Greetings everyone, I am R. Sanjana and today we are going to see about choosing the right memory for microcontroller. We will be focusing on choosing FRAM versus flash memory in terms of low power and reliability. These are the contents that we are going to see. We will be seeing about the importance of choosing right memory, about FRAM, flash memory and the comparison between FRAM and flash memory and summarizing the whole points in a comparison table and choosing the memory for MSP 430 microcontroller. Importance of choosing the right memory for microcontroller. When selecting a microcontroller, we should look out for the memory associated with microcontroller. Flash, RAM, ROM and EEPROM are critical components of any microcontroller. While choosing a microcontroller, we must make sure that we don't run out of spaces for any variable and program. Embedded non-volatile memory is a small sized chip found in microcontrollers and other hardware for the purpose of storing data. The data stored are used for data encryption, programming, trimming, identification, coding and redundancy purposes. In the microcontroller, the ROM is used to store the program which is written by the programmer. Here, selection of ROM is an important factor because the condition may occur where the program size written for the embedded system could end up being higher than the ROM size of the microcontroller. Now we'll see about FRAM. FRAM stands for Ferroelectric Random Access Memory. It is a non-volatile memory, which means it can hold data even after it is powered off. In spite of the name, FRAM is ferroelectric memory and is not affected by magnetic fields as there is no ferrous material in the chip. IT contains an thin ferroelectric film of lead zirconate titanate, which is commonly referred to as PZT. The atoms in the PZT change polarity in an electric field, thereby producing a power efficient binary switch. However, the most important aspect of PZT is that it is not affected by power disruption or magnetic interference, making FRAM a reliable non-volatile memory. In this picture, we can see a 4 mbit serial SPI FRAM. Now we will see about flash memory. Flash memory is also known as flash storage and it is a type of non-volatile memory that erases data in units called blocks and it also rewrites the data in the byte level. Flash memory retains data for an extended period of time regardless of whether a flash equipped device is powered on or off. Flash memory is used in enterprise data center server, storage and networking technology as well as in wide range of consumer devices including USB flash drives known as memory sticks, SD cards, mobile phones, digital cameras, tablets, computers and in embedded controllers. Flash memory evolved from EEPROM, that is erasable programmable read-only memory, and EEPROM, that is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. We refer to flash memory as EEPROM that is used for larger block level erasable memory. Now we will see about the comparison between FRAM and flash memory. In terms of speed, FRAM has fast write times. Beyond all the other operations, the actual write time to FRAM memory cell is less than 50 nanoseconds, that is up to 1000 times faster than flash. Additionally, unlike flash memory where we must have two steps to write data, a write command followed by read verify command, FRAM's write memory function happens in the same process as read memory. There is only one memory access command, one step for reading or writing. So in an effect, all the time associated with the flash write transaction is eliminated in FRAM based smart IC. Here in this diagram we can see that the FRAM MCU would complete the task in 0.01% time, allowing the MCU to remain idle for most of the time, improving the power savings. Now we will see about the comparison of FRAM and flash in terms of power. The writes to FRAM cell occurs at low voltage and very little current in order to change the data, whereas in flash high voltages are needed. FRAM uses very low power 1.5 volt compared to 10 to 14 volts for flash memory. The low voltage translates into low power usage and enables more functionality at faster transaction speeds. In this graph we can see that the average power used by FRAM is 720 microampere at a very larger speed, whereas the average power for flash memory is 2200 microampere, that too for a very low speed. In terms of data reliability, because only a small amount of energy is needed, all the necessary power for FRAM is front loaded at the beginning of data write. This avoids data tearing, that is partial write of the data, which occurs when the flash based MCUs are removed from the power source during the write cycle. Next is unified memory. FRAM uses unified memory, that is, it's the only technology to eliminate boundaries between variable and constant data, which simplifies data handling in system programming and firmware image. We'll see all the comparison points in this table. The FRAM uses non-volatile memory. The write speed is very much less than flash. We can also see that the write endurance for FRAM is very much high, that is 10 to the power of 15 times than flash, and soft errors occurs in flash memory whereas FRAM does not allow. And there is dynamic bitwise programming in FRAM whereas flash memory does not allow that, and there is also unified memory in FRAM. Next, we'll see about the application of flash memory in MSP 430. MSP 430 can be used for low-powered embedded devices. The current drawn in idle mode can be less than 1 microampere. The top CPU speed is 25 MHz. It can be throttled back for low power consumption. The MSP 430 uses 6 different low power modes, and it can wake up in times under 1 microsecond, allowing the controller to stay in sleep mode longer, minimizing average current use. However, there are limits that preclude its use in more complex embedded systems. The MSP 430 does not have an external memory bus, so it is limited to on-chip, maybe too small for applications needing large buffers or data tables. It uses a 512 KB flash memory and 66 KB random access memory. Depending on the family, MSP 430 devices have either additional 2 segments with 128 bytes each or 4 segments with 64 bytes each. These smaller segments are called as information memory. Also, although it has a DMA controller, it is very difficult to use it to move data off the chip due to lack of DMA output stroke. While choosing a microcontroller, we must use it according to the application. We have to decide between using a device with flash memory or FRAM, that is ferroelectric random access memory. FRAM offers several advantages over traditional memory technologies such as flash, including faster write speeds, unified memory, low energy writes, and there is no need for pre-erasing. However, we need to balance all these advantages and its disadvantages while considering its use in any system. We must balance the number of characteristics and parameters that is needed for the particular circuit design. These are the references that I used. Thank you for listening.